Hey Gemini, welcome back in. Let's see what messages come through for you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Let's see what is the week bringing for you. First week of September. Gemini, reverse roles if needed, switch the cases. You know you don't have to force a reading on your situation, as I always say. Okay, so this is for Gemini. You can watch for any placement, Gemini. You don't have to force it. See if it is resonating for your sun sign, moon sign. Jupiter also works sometimes, right? So we have by the book number 11 and number 44. Look at the repeating cards 1 and 4. For some of you, I just felt, Gemini, that there's something going on in your life which is very traditional, which is going, in a very orthodox way or in a very traditional way. Right? This can be societal. This can be something in your community happening. This is very traditional. For some reason, I feel there are changes happening in your life which are somehow forcing you to object or at least rethink about how things are working in your life or how things are going on in your surroundings. There can be people, like I'm picking up elders, I'm picking up family members, I'm picking up your social circle. Things are very traditional, like you might feel that, okay, this thought process is very orthodox, or there are people who are thinking in a way that, this is how it happens in our family, this is how it happens in our society, this is how traditionally we used to do this. Something is forcing you to think out of the box. Something has been going on and on and on, and frankly it is appearing monotonous now. You want newness, you want freshness, or this is the time you bring freshness into your life and think out of the box. This is a general message for you. I'm specifically picking up that in this week you're going to encounter some things which will call for you to think differently, which will call for you to think out of the box, right? There's new life here, so amazing changes ahead. Let's see what Tarot has to say. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter this week. Okay, this was your general message. Gemini, you can reverse the roles if needed, of course, switch the cases, but do not force a reading on your situation, as I always say. Let's give it a good shuffle, Gemini. Good shuffle. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles. It tried coming out 2 or 3 times while I was shuffling, but I every time used to put it back. Here it is. I'm not going away. This Queen of Wands is not going away. If this is your energy, this energy is here to stay, right? If you are feeling this fire and passion and excitement for something, I'm telling you it is not going to go away, right? Okay. Let's see. Interesting. For a lot of you, I see this can be the energy you're coming from, the past or somewhere you're coming from. I see from the cards, Gemini, that in the recent past, or as you enter the new month, you can see these are the few days before you enter this month. So, or maybe the month of August was like this. Let's see where you're coming from. Queen of Wands is the energy where you are passionate about something. Go-getter. I want to make it happen that way. You are passionate about something. There's zeal, there's excitement. But for some reason, there's some perspective change happening, or some perspective change happened. Your thought process changed. You felt the situation has no potential, it cannot move forward, I should end it. And this is the place for a lot of you. I'm feeling the reason behind thinking that, okay, I'm passionate about it, but it's not going to work out, or it doesn't works. It doesn't works in this way. It doesn't, in the real world, it's different, That's your imagination, that's your passion. You want to make it happen, but it doesn't work this way in the real world. Maybe people are telling you this, or you are feeling this from within because This is how society has perceived things, or this is how you have been forced to perceive things since childhood, right? This is that energy. Thinker, getting enlightened, thinking about something from the very basic, thinking about something from within. Getting my point? And the reason why you're thinking this way, why this perspective change has happened potentially was the society, right? The people you belong to, how people perceive things. This can be orthodox, this can be primitive, right? And for some reason, I'm feeling that you felt that this cannot happen, so I should just stop thinking about it. I'm giving you a few examples. This can be work-life situation. I specifically heard that you wanted to marry somebody or you wanted to date somebody. Society is not approving of it. I don't know, your family is not approving of it, or they're like, okay, not this kind of relationship is welcome. I don't know. I'm just giving you a few examples. You're working in some arena and people are like, okay, you are like, I want to work in this field, but people might say that no, girls don't do that. Or if you are a male, you want to work in a particular field, people are like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, your passion, you ended your passion, or you thought that this is not going to work out and you concluded it after a perspective change, right? Okay. All right. Now this can surround a particular person also. This can be a relationship also. Somebody who's truly in love with you, but maybe the family is not approving of it. I don't know. We're going to clarify what this water sign has to say. But presence of this water sign in your surroundings is inherently confusing for you. It's inherently confusing for you, and for some reason, I don't know. Okay, this is 7 number. 7 number is the number of South Node, influence of Ketu, right? If you are aware of sidereal astrology, Ketu is the body of the demon, body of the serpent. You don't have the head to think. Getting my point? And if you're not able to think, all it is going to end up is in confusion. For some reason, in past you decided that it's over, but this person is somehow bringing the confusion back, or they're telling you something which is blurring your mind, and this upsets you. Maybe right now you're going through this phase, or in the first week of September you might experience this energy where you're inherently upset because you're very confused now. All right, of course we're going to clarify a few cards, in fact a lot of cards. Interesting. Wow. Amazing. This person is bringing you the confidence you need to go forward and achieve something. If in past you were killing your passion and you were not able to go after what you want, somebody here is going to change your mind, and that's going to upset you for a moment, because I see you are heavily impacted by the options and the things, the illusions society has provided to you in your surroundings. I don't know, but in the near future this partnership is meant to stay. It's working out if you want to work it out, right? It's a beautiful partnership, and the support this person is giving you the strength you need to face something, right? This can be your urge also to resist this connection, if this is the connection that is under question, right? Or if there's a situation which you feel is out of the box and people aren't supportive, I see your person is going to support you beautifully. That's very beautiful energy here. Strength to the Page of Cups is showing me that you will, it's like you are having that confidence and courage. Universe is giving you that strength, and of course we're going to dive into a few cards here, but you might be dealing with an Aquarius here. Wow. For someone very specific, if we are talking about a relationship, right? If we are talking about a romantic situation, somebody you're dealing with is feeling that you're the one. They're very hopeful that this is going to work out, and they are ready to offer you this cup, right? Very, very beautiful energy of confessing what they truly feel about you, right? The Fool card is showing me that this person, there was time seeking in Queen of Cups energy is there. You might be dealing with somebody who is holding a lot of feminine energy, and you might be at the place where you are inherently masculine when it comes to this thing, right? You're trying to see things very practically, whereas this person is very emotional. The Fool, the Knight of Cups, and the Star, amazing. This person you're dealing with or who is in your surroundings, this person is very hopeful that it's gonna work out, right? They're ready to confess, and you know what, they're carefree now. They're ready for this leap of faith. They're like, okay, I don't care what people say, Gemini. I don't care what people say. I'm here to stay, and I'm ready to, bring this for you. I'm going to support you. Beautiful energy. Let's see what else. Let's clarify a card or two, and then we will get a couple of advices. Let's see what is this passion. Okay, I feel that you were passionate about something, but some perspective change happened and you had to end this thing. Let's get a card to clarify this thing. Six of Wands in the reverse position. The possible reason this situation ended because you were not able to find success there, or the people who have tried this in past, going out of the box, they were not successful, or you were not getting appreciated for your work, or something forced you to get this perspective change, I'm so sorry. Okay. Hierophant in the reverse position. Yeah, it was out of the box. Society was not approving of it, or something. Hierophant is very traditional thing. It also talks about contracts and lessons, but you just felt that I need to step aside. Okay, so what do you want to say, King of Cups? Let's see, what is this about? King of Cups, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position, Eight of Pentacles in them. For a lot of you, I see again, if you were dealing with a specific water sign, this person was not investing because the problem was they were very confused. Eight of Swords. I'm specifically picking up that they were very confused. In fact, the same societal impact was on this person also, if this is the same person we're talking about. Very confused, not ready to express, not ready to offer you. For some of you, I'm specifically giving an example out of the romantic thing, right? If this person had to offer you a job, right, or provide you a work profile, this person specifically felt that you're not fit for it. They know that you have the caliber, you have the passion, you have everything to make this happen, but because of your gender possibly, or because of some background you belong to, something, they feel that, what will people say? Is it the right thing? Even they were very confused in past, right? Okay. Yeah, King of Cups. I see this was inherently confusing you as well, and you were confused because they were mirroring you, you both were mirroring each other. Okay, Ten of Wands, yeah. Knight of Wands in the reverse position. I see this was the phase. In this week, at first, you're going to be very, very, very confused, because this might require some bold and courageous steps. This might require some, some thinking out of the box. This was a difficult work to do. Then why is this relationship showing up? Let's see. Four of Wands in the reverse position, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position, and Emperor in the reverse position. Yes. For a lot of you, I do feel that this connection has the potential to bring in a lot of instability around you. Specifically when it comes to your family, when it comes to maybe your father or maybe the boss. Some masculine figure here. I see the situation has the capacity to bring in a lot of instability, and possibly that's the reason why you were not willing to take this connection forward. You were not willing to try something that is like a big passion, right? Strength, Nine of Wands, Two of Cups, and Nine of Cups. Amazing. The World card is here. The situation is meant to transform. The situation is meant to shift or transform, Gemini. And towards the end of this week, specifically I'm picking up some situation, some solution is going to be worked out. And when I see, if you're working it out with your family, if you're trying to discuss it with your parents or the people you live with, at first you're not going to get the support. This is very clear. But there's a guidance coming in that stand your ground. Hold your position. Try to convince them. I do see the guards very high, but universe has your back. And I do see, if you want to follow something and people are not agreeing to it, or you're not getting the support, you will eventually. Amazing. Let's see. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Advices. Woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman. It can be a specific female who is not letting it happen in your life. But trust me, the most difficult part of the situation is over. Amazing. And we also have Hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally, and flying bird. News is on the way. This is so good. This is so good, Gemini. Be prepared. We also have Cup. You should accept valid criticism. So this I love this card. You know why? Because it has two messages, right? First message is that you should accept the criticism if it is valid. People are giving you suggestions and they're criticizing in the positive way. They're telling you the right and wrong and the pros and cons of the situation. You should be accepting that. But this is also telling you the second thing. It is also telling you that do not accept invalid criticism. If you find people are just jealous and they are trying to pull you down and they are not giving you any valid criticism, reject it. Don't accept it. You also have Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So this week you will be in the position to go after what you want and you will be achieving your goals. All you need to be careful of is that at first you might find a lot of resistance and some opposition as well, and this can result in some sort of confusion and mindset change as well. But eventually I am picking up wish come true. And if this is about a relationship, it is meant to work out. I'm specifically picking up that this can talk about an important relationship around you, right? So I'm going to leave you here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.